second though. Oh yeah, we back. We up in here, duh. We up in here, duh. And unfortunately, we come with some news that's not so kosher. From the looks of it, from what I see, we got was Adrian Murray, 11-year-old baby black boy, little child, infantile, shot by the 12, and but he was calling 911 though. And how he ended up getting shot? It sounded like Tamir Rice, like when they just rolled up on him and just popped him out. He looked
Black
like he was a
people,
grown man.
black people,
Come on.
stop calling the slave patrol for help and expecting anything less
Mm, mm,
than drama to occur, which could be one of your loved ones losing their lives because you decided to call white supremacy to your home and
mm,
invite them in like a vampire.
mm,
You know they can't come in unless you invite them in like the
mm,
vampires.
mm. All right. So we go to Becky for more information. Give it to me, Becky.
He called 911 needing help, but then he was shot in the chest by an officer. This 11-year-old
So
boy from Mississippi.
real quick, I'm sorry. So we just got to just dash the Negro trauma porn right in the beginning. Huh? He was shot in the chest.
Point
And,
blank,
and
right
then,
in that center mass.
hold up. And what happened to protecting the identities of adolescents? Like, if something
What
happened at
happened?
school, like, you don't. So just because it didn't happen at school, like, plaster face. Okay. I don't know. I don't know the protocol to that, but I
I
don't know.
mean, it seems to be that way from articles that we read that you are trying to protect the minor. So we're not releasing the name of said minor. We're not releasing the picture of said minor to protect said
Said
minor.
minor.
Is now
Besides black
thankfully at
kids.
home and recovering this morning, but his family is demanding to know why things went so wrong. CNN's Nick Valencia.
Demanding to know where things went wrong.
See, that gives me, fam, I'm smelling something.
Oh
I'm,
man,
I'm, I'm smelling something.
I'm smelling it.
Some
This
cheetah pee, perhaps rhino jerky-ish.
I'm smelling some. Those are some very particular words. Not like seeking justice, punishment, retribution.
No, we just want to know what went wrong. That's all.
That's all.
We don't want
Is
nobody in
tracking this story.
trouble.
Nick, I mean, obviously, that is everyone's immediate reaction here is how does a child who.
Sorry, real quick. Obviously, that's not everybody's reaction. No, everybody's reaction is not. We want to figure out where things went wrong. That ain't everybody's reaction. I just had to stop you there.
Hey, look at her eyes. If you go back a little bit, she's trying to find the answer, B. She's looking down and around. You, even though you have the paper right there, she's still trying to figure out what to say.
All right, hold up. Okay, I'll bring it back.
Valencia is tracking this story. Nick, I mean, obviously, that is everyone's immediate reaction here is how does a child who calls the police for help end up being shot by the responding officer? What do you know?
Well, his mother tells me, Caitlin, that after Darren Murray was shot in the chest by police, he asked his mother, what did I do wrong? Why did I get shot? And according to his mother, Nakala Murry, all of this unfolded at 4 a.m. on Saturday when she says the father of another one of her children showed up at her home at 4 in the morning, irate. She was scared for her safety.
Hold
Uh-oh.
on. We got to
Uh-oh.
let you know it was a different father. She's a black
I
lady. She
know.
has multiple baby dads. And it was 4 a.m. She got men running in and out of her house at 4 a.m. She got multiple baby daddies. The
Suddenly,
black lady's a hooker, okay, you guys?
suddenly the details just become so important. Now they got to run down the whole story, each and every little
Wow.
decrepit detail. All right.
So she snuck a cell phone to Adarian to tell him to call 911. He did. And she says when the officer showed up
Hold
at her
on, you
home, he had
snuck
his
a
gun
cell
drawn
phone
already.
to the dying baby? Oh no, he wasn't shot yet. So you snuck the cell phone
Okay, hold on. Let's bring it back then.
while the man
Showed
was
up at
in?
her home. He had his gun drawn already. He asked everyone to get out of the home. And that's when Adarian came from around the corner of a hallway into the living room. And she says that police officer opened fire once, shooting him in the chest. Adarian was put on a ventilator at the ICU.
Huh?
So wait.
What?
So that's a lot of A to Z, right? So
Tons.
the boy called the police. He said, I mean, who know what he said on the phone? We don't. It doesn't even matter. They come to the premises, guns out, finger on the trigger in the house, ready for the hairpin, like they're at target practice where they're like shooting the little things that pop up, like haunted house.
Who told everybody to get out the house? Because if that was the baby daddy with the gun and he told everybody to get out the house, then that means you just pulled up to the yard, Tamir Rice still had the car rolling and you blocked.
I'm trying.
Did
The
you
boy,
shoot from the car?
the boy pop around the corner and he just gets shot in the chest though.
What corner? Was it outside, inside the
The
house? Are
hallway.
you
They said the
inside or
hallway.
outside?
The hallway.
I thought somebody told everybody to get out the house.
I'm trying to make it make sense, is what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to make it make sense, my guy. You know? All right, hold on.
Man,
There's
you're
more.
gonna have to replay that a little bit, man. Go back just a little bit.
Okay. All right, let's bring it back to about
A cell phone to Adarian to tell him to call 911. He did. And she says when the officer showed up at her home, he had his gun drawn already. He asked everyone to get out of the home. And that's when Adarian came from around the corner of a hallway into the living room. And she says that police officer opened fire once, shooting him in the chest.
But I'm just saying, is that how y'all handle every situation? You busting up in the crib with your finger on the trigger, so if the cat walked past, the cat was getting it too?
The cat's getting it too.
The cat, the dog, the
Man's best
hamster.
friend gotta get it too.
Yeah, the hamster, whatever animal, pet, whatever kid.
I would wager to say that if a dog got shot, it would be more of a big deal than the black little boy
Are
being
you
shot.
serious? Them cops would have had to surrender their belts immediately. Take it off now, mister. Unpaid leave. This is
Unpaid.
This is ridiculous. You didn't see
No
the dog
GoFundMe
coming,
account.
Jim? You didn't see the dog? Jim? I could see that too. Like they would really get on this case. Like, you didn't do what you were supposed to do to protect the dog, Jim. I can't believe you, man. We're on the same force, man. You were just at the picnic last week, man. You shot a dog.
I think we're gonna have to send you to dog sensitivity training.
Nah, he's actually getting fired from that. He's gonna have to go tell somebody else, and he's gonna have to get an expungement on his record for that animal abuse before he's able to go to any other precinct. Because they're gonna look at him and you say, killed a child, a black child, shot a black child on the chest. Okay. Oh, Jim, what is this? It says here back in 2023, you shot a dog, Jim. I know I was going through a lot. I was dealing with a case for abuse on a black guy, and I just kind of got confused. And If it makes it better, I was in a black home. It was a black person's dog. Jim, that's no excuse, Jim. I'm sorry, but we're not going to be able to let you on this force, Jim. Oh, come on, man. No, Jim. You committed the ultimate sin, Jim. You know how we feel about dogs, Jim. You know how we feel about dogs.
Darian was put on a ventilator at the ICU at the University Medical Center in Jackson, Mississippi, about 100 miles away. This all unfolded in a predominantly black
100
area of the Mississippi.
Wait a minute. Did they say 100 miles away?
100 miles and running.
University Medical Center in Jackson, Mississippi, about 100 miles away. This all unfolded in a predominantly black area of the Mississippi Delta.
Well, you know, in the predominantly black area over there, you know.
Very impoverished community. He suffered a lacerated liver, fractured lungs, and developed a collapsed, developed a collapsed lung and fractured ribs, as well as a lacerated liver. All of this, Caitlin, was reportedly caught on police body camera, though that has not been released. Caitlin?
What's the sense of why that body camera footage has not been released yet?
What?
Well, I want to make this clear. We repeatedly called the local police department yesterday to try to get answers from them. They never.
They put it. Yeah, they put it all up there for you to see. Hold on.
With bullet points, fam.
Yes. I didn't even notice that.
With bullet
I
points?
did not even. I'm sorry. Good catch.
Look, a viewer said, I heard the cop told the kid that it was safe to come out, and then blocked him, P.
Where you tapping in from? Cops need to go to jail, but the department will try to protect him and will at all might. I heard they even visit the kid in the hospital as insult to injury.
I thought you always did that. At least went and visited him. You didn't even give him a Mickey Mouse stuffed animal?
No, what they're saying is they blocked the shorty and then went and visited him. Like they were sorry.
No. They didn't even.
Oh, they didn't?
The kid. They did not even.
Well, that's even worse.
That's for sure worse.
That's even worse, my guy.
Where you tapping in from, Leo
Meshi? Low Meshi.
Low Meshi?
Yeah, where you tapping in from, Low? On the low side. Hold on, there's more. Let me say that he got a little more to speak.
A lacerated liver. All of this, Caitlin, was reportedly caught on police body camera, though that has not been released. Caitlin?
What's the sense of why that body camera footage has not been released yet?
Well, I want to make this clear. We repeatedly called the local police department yesterday to try to get answers from them. They never got back to us after multiple messages left.
Also, we know right now that they in the wrong, because if they thought they was right by popping the little boy, the cameras would be out
already.
Right now. See, look now, he scared the officers. Now they was, they had no choice. Now
look at his hand.
Yeah,
he got his hand in his hand.
It
that
looked
black
like he
hand?
was reaching. He was reaching for something. Now he was reaching.
See that black hand?
You see that? He was reaching.
But the Mississippi Bureau of Investigation, they did get back to us to say that they are not releasing this body camera because of an ongoing investigation. Meanwhile, this officer has been identified as Greg Capers. The local board of aldermen voted to place him on paid administrative leave. The family and the family attorney.
You had to vote? Hold on, you had to take a vote because he was supposed to get no pay, but then they had to take a vote so he could get his pay.
I'm white and I say so. I'm white and I say that no white guy should be punished for harming a black person. That's good old-fashioned anti-black racism from the Slave Patrol.
Yo, stop calling the Slave Patrol for help. Dirty Laundry Media, where you tapping in from, my guy?
Your family now. You done tapped in now. Where you tapping in from now? Dang, man, that's how we do. He say Mississippi is out of control. Look, that's an understatement, sir. That is an understatement. Anyway,
bullet points on the Negro trauma porn, though. Look, he got lacerated liver. The baby's lung is collapsed. He ain't got no retina left. He ain't got a piece of his spine left there, boy. And he ain't gonna be able to have as many babies as we thought he was gonna be able to have.
Placed on the ventilator now. Look, got the
GA
picture up
in the
there.
place to be.
Yeah, look how they got look how they look. He just like, let me run it down to you all that they did to him. You'll love
Look,
this. Listen,
with the
listen.
picture. If you didn't know, here's the baby right here. This is
Now,
the Negro trauma porn.
if
This
you
is what we're
if you
gonna
could
do to your baby too.
look, if you could just picture all of this stuff happening to him, yeah, him right there. For real, that's whack, dude. That's super whack. Anyway, I ain't gonna hold you, but I'm gonna mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code out here in these streets. You dig what I'm talking about? I got 4 words for you. Let me see if I can because I know we on the gram. And look, this works good for the gram because they can see like the video and they can see us at the bottom. So which is dope. But anyway, I got 4 words for you. It's love with the peace. It's definitely blessings. And it's Maloha. And I'm out to Doha for show high. You already know how. All I want to know is, can I get a Yickety?
Yickety.